So it's not about power. It's about angles and then about speed. With bare knuckles, you'll get the understanding of what the angle is.
Yeah.
And why you're hitting a certain.
Yeah.
With a glove, it's just a blunt.
Yeah.
So we're going to go really light and just start off from where we left last week. Just gently now, left, right, left hook, straight right. That should be your most. That's your natural pattern. Shouldn't even have to just come forward. Take that hand back to your chin. Just back. So it's one. The changing of the guard. The changing of the guard. There's always the changing of the guard. As one throws, the other hand comes in. Same mechanics as what we've done with the mechanical drills. It's mechanical. It's not emotional. It's mechanical. If we choose to do that, we choose to do that. We don't do it loosely. Yeah, we're going out, in, out, in, out, in, or we're going up, up, up. Yeah, or we're going up, forward, up, forward. There's that mechanical movement to it. Changing of the guard. Changing of the guard. Always put the gun back on the holster. Yeah, so even just coming down to touch the chin, that's your reference point. Always put the gun back in the holster. Remember that drill that we did there? One on the bow, one on the chin. Yeah? Makes sense now? Yeah? Mr. Miyagi, didn't it? Yeah, it makes sense, yeah? So now we tie the same breath in. So we touch the bow, touch the head with a breath. Yeah? You see? It's just mechanical. Mechanical, no emotion. No emotion, just breath. Jab, jabs, left, right. Right. So left, right, boom, right, right. You don't need to think what throw. You just say, what position am I in? There's only A and B, start and finish. Yeah. And the finish of one technique is the start of the other. Yeah. So it's either, if on this side, well, obviously I throw that side. If on this side, I throw this side, because that's where I am in relation to physics. Yeah. So you don't need to think, you only need to feel. Right, the spring, you tension the spring and then you release it. It doesn't tense up anymore, does it? It springs back. You tense the spring, and when you let go of it, it doesn't go, oh, I feel like I need to be a bit more tension under itself. No, it goes, springs back. And that is governed by your fascia. By your fascia, what's underneath your skin that's wrapped around your muscle. The tension that's in your fascia and the position of where your spine is tells you how much power you can generate and at what angle you can generate it. So if you put yourself in the right position with memory, yeah, you therefore mechanically got enough tension to fire in the opposite direction without doing any work. Yeah. So if I go like that, you automatically know that, boom, then leave it there and hold it there. What naturally comes from that? Because you curled up. What's naturally from that? What's naturally from that? Yeah. What's natural from that? What's natural from that? Yeah. The only time you did that second recoil is on the way back up. To go from that, you have to recoil back to load up to do that, or to do that. Yeah. Right to the body, right over the top of the chin. Yeah. So it'd be like there, right to the body. And because I'm here and that's where your thing is, I can come right up and I'm here. And from here, look, I've got all this distance but my feet haven't moved. Only that once, because I've gone to here where I'm on the angle, right? So all you can throw from there is that hand. Yeah, so that's the only danger I've got, unless you do a back fist from here. Yeah, without moving, right? Yeah. So this is where the danger I've got. But if I do this, yeah, and this, now do the same thing. You can't, I've got that, and if you try and hit me from that, yeah, right. So that's what I've got. So as I step over here I am. So try and hit me with the right hand. Right. So as I step over, try and hit me with the right hand. Right. See up now, come here, right? Because I've got this contact here now. I'm in, and until I do that, you can't hit me because your own hand's in the way. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So once I do that, then you can hit me.
Pops out, yeah.
Yeah. So there's my defense as a pad holder. There's my defense, but also I'm learning my technique because from here I've got this. Yeah. So I'm here. I can slip. So as a pad holder, I'm slipping. I'm putting myself in the right position in which to attack his knee, attach his kick, yeah, or hold in the pad. So as I do this, he hits me. Because if you don't bring your hand up, if you don't put your hand up, I hit you. Yeah, because I'm going to go under the body. That's going to go, ow! The hand's going to drop down. Bam! Boom! Up. Yeah. So for me as a striker, I'd go boom, over, and that's what you're doing. You're hitting. Yeah, but you see, bring this arm in and all. See the difference I had when I come in like this. You see how I've got contact. Yeah. Because if I come in and my hand ain't there to protect my head, you're gonna hit me anyway, ain't you? Yeah. So as a pad holder, I go like that. Yeah. All right. Because that's the only option you got, ain't it? If I come in like that, yeah. So that's what governs that. But you see how I've got this contact here because that's what. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. But if I go here, then I'm fast out. Hit. Yeah. So up, come in, take control. There's, yeah. Go on. And again. Fast now. And again. And again. Double it up. Boom. Yeah. So I want you to flick with the hips. Boom. And again, faster. Flick with the hips. Flick the hips fast. Yeah. So there's no, the power comes from the hip. And all you're doing is rotating around your shot. See that? All you're doing there. There's no muscle there at all whatsoever. There's nothing at all in that because all you're doing is rotating around that shoulder. The power's coming from the hip. Just like, you know, when I'm hitting the stick and you boom, that wave, yeah, you produce that same thing. Boom, boom. Yeah. So this is where the slap comes in and the hand comes up. Boom, boom. Yeah. If I try and back fist you, yeah. Yeah. Because you're in that position anyway, because there's your flinch response. And there's, see, boom. Yeah. And what's the chance of you hitting the body more than hitting somebody on the chin with your right hand? Because normally what you're going to try and do with the right hand is hit the chin. Yeah. And do a, yeah, which means you need to know work off your fence. So you know the distance. Yeah. Right. Relax fence. Relax fence. Remember. Yeah. That's what you're stopping. Is that. Right. Hands up. Hands up. So that's your position fence. No, don't take the hand back. The hand stays there. No, the hand stays there. For this, the hand stays there because you don't want me to hold my distance. Because you can grip my shirt. Now I can't pull away. If you don't let go, if you don't grip, I can pull away. Yeah? But if you don't hold the posture, go back to your face as you did. Go back to your face as you did. I can come in. So, distance, lock position. Remember, lock. Bam. You remember that you can put your hand where you put your elbow where your hand is, you can put your fist where your hand is, yeah? Because it's the right distance, ain't it? Because you're used to doing that. So we are, hands up straight. Yeah? Recall. No, recall that arm, just like the drill we did. I treat you like I'm a robot. If I go like this, boom, yeah, there's that, boom, yeah. Because I went from that, hands up straight. We went from that, I come in. Right, there's your distance, yeah. Now just load that up, lock it back. From there, try and count. Yeah, but I can't push you. Can I? I can't push you. Now you understand what that drill teaches you. Because you see you were shaking from the stomach. Yeah? Yeah, because you just had me here. Yeah? That's better. See, now you've got a posture. But when you bring your legs up, yeah, you're putting yourself in a neutral position here. So you now have to attach to your stomach. And your strength of this, holding this arm straight, because that's all you got to do is lock off the bicep and the tricep at the elbow joint, yeah? Yeah, to stop me from pushing you. See, look. And you can feel I'm only using my weight, can't it? Look. Oh, you stop that, look, see, yeah? But that's my, remember, that's the first, if I get close to your skin, I bite you. If I'm close to your skin, that's the first thing I bite, yeah? If I'm here, I bite. If I'm here, I bite. If you're strong, yeah? But if I'm here, I've got my hands, I'm going to hit you. Yeah? You know what I mean? But if I'm in...
Well, that's why we don't like this handout, don't we? Because you're 1 down. You've got 2 to 1 now.
But that lands, that punch comes in straight away.
Yeah. Week 1 was that, and I fucking like that.
Yeah. See, you don't know until you if you're going to hit me or not.
Yeah.
The first thing is you've got to put the fence up. Yeah. The interview that we've done, if we've had a rough interview and I'm coming out, you know I'm going to hit you. So therefore, as soon as that makes contact, you hit. No, don't pull it away. It's bum, bum. 1, 2. As soon as that lands, that's right behind it. Yeah. No, conscious. There's my face there. You're pulling it away. That's you're treating that first one as a strike and not as a fence. Yeah, you're treating that like a strike instead of a fence. Getting hands on. And you're getting hands on because you want that distance. And I want to be able to control that distance because now I've got structure. Yeah, right? Even if I ain't got no structure, it will slow you down. So if you do come on to me, at least I've got a hand there to then move to something else. But the prime directive is just to hold that there so I can hit you straight away. That's its prime directive. That's why I'm doing that. If you're coming at me anyway, there's going to be force there anyway. Yeah, and I can hit you at the same time with that. But I'm not hitting it like a spike like that, as where it's a retracted strike. It's a sticky strike. I'm hitting you like an arrow going into the board. Yeah. This is my spear. I'm penetrating through your skin. I'm not being a blunt instrument on the bow, hitting you. I'm piercing into your skin, and now I'm stuck in you. Yeah? And straight away, that second shot comes in. That's the feeling of that fence. Because it stops me, hand straight up. That's it. It's mechanically straight. That stops me in approaching on you. See that posture? You see how you get a posture? You should instantly be able to be strong as you can, and I can test it now. You only get one move. Yeah, you can only put your feet down once. Relax. Yeah. There you go. You see the difference, yeah? Because the intention is different. But I can still test it now. Look. Yeah, it's up. Same rules for me. But that's the whole point. Up. Yeah. Push. Yeah. Now you got balance. Yeah. Is that up? Yeah. Oh, now you got balance gone. Yeah. So push. Now you're off balance. Yeah. So push. Now put. Yeah. And when you don't know it's coming, you don't know it's coming. That's why when you want someone to push, you pull them. And when you want someone to pull them, you push them. So if I go like this, you'll naturally pull back. Yeah. But if I push you, you'll naturally want to push. Yeah. So I can give you a fake. Yeah. So that's all starts from there. We're both doing that same. Yeah. Make this feel contact. Yeah. You don't even move your arm. You just make the skin contact. Remember, like scratching the ball, like I said with the nose. Yeah. You're just making that contact. Yeah. So now I do that, I want you to shuffle into that position. So come across. Because it's a step across. That's it. Now do it with the other way. So just step in. No, other foot. Step in, and still do the same posture. Yeah, that's it. Exactly same thing upstairs. The only difference is one you're stepping over the right foot. This one you're stepping over the left foot. Go back out. Two differences.
Why am I doing that?
You're just stepping over with your right, which is what you normally would do. You step over with your right and hit. Yeah, go back to normal position. Now step over with the opposite leg. So you're stepping in, but yeah, you understand? It's the same punch, different thing. This is what's known as a negative. To go from there now, you can now swing that foot around the front and look where you are. Yeah, that's what's known as a negative move. Yeah, as where if you step over the right, yeah, now just bring that back a leg around behind you. Look where you end up. Yeah, same again, but back. Stepping with the other leg. Yeah, now bring the leg around and look where you end up. Yeah, you see? Yeah, because you took, I step over to that, but you can't. Yeah, but if I step over with that, yeah, I can now go here with my second move. So my first move is the move that I go from, and that is setting me up just to pivot now, like a ballerina. Look, because I go pivot. Oh, fucking everyone choked out by a ballerina. And look what I'm doing. I'm just turning. Yeah, I come back out. Yeah, so it goes from that. Step in. Yeah. Wow. You see the two differences? So that's stepping over the right is a power shot. So right, go bum, 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 bum. Yeah. That's where I step over with the other foot. Bang, pivot, and look where I'm fucking just like boom, ain't it? Yeah. So when you make that conscious decision to just step in with your left foot, yeah, and you can step in with your left foot behind the something on the left, yeah. Yeah, see, even when you're trying to counter you still got me. Yeah, because that's what a negative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a negative turn is that, yeah. Right. As a positive turn.
I've got
Step over.
Here it comes.
Boom. No. Because you went over on your right foot first. If you go over on your right, it's just a power shot.
Oh, I just dropped it.
Yeah,
Did that.
which is what you normally do for punch. If you step over, because that's it. That's the non-natural way.
Yeah.
As where a step over is you step over with the right, boom, and back. Yeah, that's the boxing thing. So boom, yeah. Boom. But step over with your left now. Hit it. Boom, boom. Yeah. And you can imagine what they're going to possibly be like as you hit them with air.
Yeah.
And you hit them and you're round the back by the time they're coming back. You know what I mean? And you're more likely going to hit that. And you can also, you can also implement by just coming here. So there was the stepping over the right, yeah, as they're stepping over the left. Yeah. See, so look at the two differences. So come here. So all I'm doing, right, yeah, is I'm coming in, I'm taking the arm and I'm hitting here, but my left foot's come over. Or to do that, stepping over with my right, yeah. Yeah, so boom. Yeah, boom. All I've got to do is get that out of the way. And that's either going on that side of my body or it's going on that side of my body, yeah? And then all I'm doing is, yeah. So go hit me with whatever. So all I can do is step forward with this leg, which puts me in that position, or I'm in that position anyway. Yeah. So it's either a little sukiashi step in, or it's a big step in. Yeah. So small step, I'm here, and I've got to take your back from this position. Which what I'll do is I'll just pull you more. Yeah. Because that means I've got to get around the back of that hip. Oh, around the back of the hip. Yeah. I brought you to me. Right. So Now you know that's coming, so you're going to hit me. I grab. Yeah, and again. Yeah. Oh, you've gone over that time, so it doesn't matter. There's no me. There's no me trying to pull you. Yeah, because you're already there. Yeah. So get a hit. Yeah. See, now that was I stepped over my left, which isn't what you would know. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you got your boxes.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So you don't know what you're going to do.
Well, you just want options, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. So hit. Yeah. Hit. 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 Yeah. See what I mean? All I'm doing is coming up my centre and coming to the side. Yeah. Left side, any hit, just go hit. Hit, gone. Attack straight to the face with any hand. Yeah. Once you get over the first one, so get a hit. Yeah. Once you get past the first one, you know where they are. And you know the recoil because you got contact. So only that first one, you don't know whether you're going to go left and right. So get a hit. Yeah. Oh, I've come up the inside now. Got my arm still come up to my head. Yeah, that's all that's happened is. And again, right, they've just come up. Now, there you might hit me straight on what you did, but they've come up. All I do is I think I come up. Yeah. And let the reaction make all the difference. Because only from that reaction, that first position, can you don't need to make a decision because you automatically know what comes from your drill. Yeah. What's that's what gets me. It's the details. But it's mechanical because once you get the details and you get that feeling of that position, yeah, all you're hunting for is that feeling of that position. So you don't need to concentrate, you just do it. Yeah. But you see how this front hand, yeah.
Okay.
Let me start. What are you sorry for? Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Right. So. But you see how I moved back? You missed the pad. You still hit me in the arm. But that's where, you know what I mean? But that's where that step is. You either don't step, or you step in with your left, or you step in your right. They're the only three choices you've got. Or you step back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Which is more natural than you think. But that's all right. So once you land on that back foot, you're now. That's it. The energy bounces back because you've landed on that back foot. You naturally want to go in the opposite direction. So even if you step back, there, hit. You can feel that you're already loaded because you've landed with that load. Instead of letting it land and disappear, you've landed in the right position because it's natural for you, just like moving around, to land back in that position and recall it back. So when I go like that, you see, you just move back exactly as you should do. Yeah, you don't know. Forward. Now you see natural movement. The enemy, you didn't strike a shot. You flinched. But the first movement was sound. You didn't know what was coming around, and you moved because you should be ready now. Yeah, that's the whole point. I can be just talking, and yeah. You see how you went for that? Yeah. Pad. You hit the pad. That's for you to recognise the pad. Yeah. That's like me. Right, I'm going to kick you in the head now. Yeah. So this is the reaction. You don't know what's going to come. But that second shot, as soon as you see that second pad, should be there. You see that every day. Yeah. This is the game we're playing at. This is what you pay for. Yeah. To have this freedom now. Yeah. That I give you a shot and I give you a pad. Yeah. you recognise the pad. The pad shows you the space. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right? That's what you're looking for. You're looking for the gap. Yeah, you had a lesson then. Because that's how Noel taught me. But with the edge of the pad.
Yeah.
And the hard pads, these are soft. But there's the lesson. Yeah? That's the ego came in before the technique was finished. Ego, because it feels nice to move well, doesn't it? And that's what you get. You get an instant gratification from the movement because you'll think, oh, fucking hell, I'm Bruce Lee now, camera's rolling. Hey, yeah. But you open. Yeah. And I'm being nice. Yeah. So it's mechanical. Boom. First take, every take. Yeah. The sequence. Boom. 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 Boom.
Every time I'm actually there for that one, aren't I?
No, yeah. It should be coming instant. Yeah. It ain't hard, it's just. Hook, yeah, boom, boom. 1, 2. So you can go bam, bam.
Okay.
Yeah, just hold back because you can, as a pad holder, you can see how vulnerable my joints are. Yeah, and that's when fucking my elbows hurting all last week. That's why it's nice ego to hit it hard, but you can't because you've got to think of the pad holder. They're in to do these flash combinate, to do these where that's flowing, to increase your timing, not power. That's what these positions do. So for speed, so boom, boom. Yeah. That's what it's for. So you've got a right shot, boom. Yeah. That's one person, that's second person. That's him coming in behind him. Yeah. So both uppercuts, remember it's one, so boom. Yeah, that's what that represents, uppercut. You see how he's sloppy because you're not putting, yeah. If you've got to put it back in the right position before you do it, put it back straight away after you used it.
You sound like my wife.
Go on. Punch his only. It's a bare knuckle fight. He's going to punch his elbows. No. See, now hold the knee do the knee without even making contact. Yeah. And then speed, power, fast. It's not power, speed and speed. 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 You see, now because I've come to the end of your range of motion, I'm able to get you to generate more power, but put myself in a safe environment because I'm at the end of range of motion. The closer I go to that knee, the more power point. And there's a point where it's its maximum power ability from there to where there's a certain amount of power. But being right on the end, remember, just like on the bow and the balancing the bow, yeah, that's where my hands are on the pad. So that by the time you get there, all that power is dispersed. Yeah. It might be ego down here. Yeah. So Don't hold. That's it. So all your self structure makes. Do your gable grip. Do your gable grip. Your hand no, and where you're hooking, and that's it. Yeah. So that's where you're going. Yeah. Left, right. Straight over with a little bit of a leg. Don't need to change grip. Yeah. Don't need to change grip. You just got them.
You don't like doing that?
For the drill, grip. You ain't got time because those
Okay.
legs are slow as fuck.
Okay.
It should be just. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not changing gable. That's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just hold, grip, give yourself structure. Yeah. So you're pulling your hands apart. You've got that structure now. You're trying to pull your hands apart. Your back's locked in. Yeah. And now the only thing that works is the knees. Pull with your body. Pull. And breathe through your nose. Remember, you've got to breathe out or breathe in. So it can be. But because the knees are coming up into the chest, that's where we breathe out. Yeah.